What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's edition of Papa's Pew Pews. You see the title? Let's get into it. Come on in, double tap that screen, sub to the channel. Let's start our topic. Welcome in, Gunner Man. Welcome in, Desert Armory and more. What is up? How y'all like my topic today? M4, what is up, brother? Y'all double tap them screens as you're coming in. Let's get the chat going. Just pulled into the house, bros. Just got my daily running over with. Pulled into the house. Got the kids in. Got my own self in. Now it's time to chill for a few minutes. Yeah, busy news day today, I see. What is up, Wit? I've already started my homework because I'm waiting on the gun grabbers to start already about Minneapolis. They've been under Democrat control since 75, 76, 77, somewhere in there. Gun-free zones only create victims, folks. Let's talk about it. Good to see you again, Gunner. Good to see you again, Paul. Good to see you, everybody who's in Desert Armory and more. Glad as hell to see everybody today. Been a great day, a successful day. Got a lot of work done. Now I'm tired. Got to watch a couple lives as I was in parking lots and Brookside. What is up, my brother? How the hell is everybody? What is up, Llama? What is poppin', brother? Our problem is stuff is too publicized. I feel that's a big problem in our society. There's a lot of copycat things going on, and that's what I feel is going on. Not to mention maybe even some Manchurian candidates. Stop making these fuckers popular for what they do, and it may stop happening as much. Y'all come on in, double tap them screens. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Ah, shit. I hit a button. Hold on, guys. Yeah, bro. Paul, it is. And we could talk about it. I don't care. I'm not worried about YouTube because that's what our job is to be a voice for the Second Amendment community. And if YouTube don't like it, they can kiss my ass. Because I'm going to say what I say on my channel, like it or not. But, what went on up there, that guy had enough time to barricade doors and then walk back to the side of the building and then start popping at innocent people. Nothing, no rule, no law would have stopped that fool from doing what he done. Nothing. Except somebody who had one that popped one in him first. Right, I just want to be able to carry anything without being called a criminal. But you know what? If it takes calling me a criminal to make my community safe, I'll be that criminal. Every time, no doubt in my mind, I will stand up and I will fight to my last breath. Because I'm not going to be one of them innocent, unarmed peasants. No, I have not read that yet. Is it out online already, Paul? I figured it would be because it never takes but a few minutes for them to show who it is. No, I didn't read none of it. Last I heard, I saw the actual first police uh, press conference, and that's all I heard. Double tap that screen, right, Desert Armory. And I do, guys. This is something that I cover on Anytime one goes on and I got a live coming up, I will cover this because it's troublesome. Um, that we're allowing the other side to take situations like this and politicize them. Paul, you're on my Insta, aren't you? If you are, send me the link to that, or I'll look when I get off live. They're not even going to take. They're not even going to take that, guys. I mean, it's what's up, EDC. But yeah, that's why I always, when somebody makes a comment, I tell y'all no compromise. There's no agreeing with them. There's no compromise whatsoever. Because the moment we do that, you'll see your rights start to be taken. And all you got to do is talk to Gunner Man there on what America would be like if we give up any of our rights. Because he'll tell you he's over in a place right now to where they don't have rights. Well, they say he used a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun, all three. I know that he barricaded the doors to where they couldn't run out, and also threw they called it a firecracker, but a smoke bomb or whatever in the building. 35 people in the chat. Double tap them screens. Please, by all means, drop your comments in the comment section. Check out the brothers here. Sub to their channels. You can sub to mine if you like pro Second Amendment. Even if you don't, I don't care. Subscribe. Um, but that's my topic for today. Gun control creates innocent victims. It makes unarmed peasants. It does not work, no matter how many times they try to revisit it. The criminal, the one with ill intent, is going to find an area of least resistance. He's going to go somewhere that he knows people will not or cannot fight back. And most of your Catholic schools and private schools don't have SRO officers. Most of them are being that they're private, they don't have police officers. What a great place to go to. Someone who is intending to do harm, you will not stop with a piece of paper. Well, that's the problem, Gunner. You know, you gotta do what we do, and that's one reason we take these channels so serious. We are the voice. We are the representation. That's why we're not to be out here doing stupid shit and running people off and running people away. We're supposed to be drawing them into. We're supposed to be educating them, teaching them how to handle stuff safely, and teaching them that once it comes out that barrel, it's final. There's no taking it back. You know, that's the passion I put into my channel. That's what I want my channel to be. I want my channel to be a voice, not just a something, but a voice in so many things, not just firearms, but still, you know, I want to be a voice. If you're struggling, go talk to somebody. You know, no, you can't. You can't do that by using the law. You're correct. You're correct. That guy was willing to give his own to take some of ours, and he did exactly that. Somebody who's willing to give their own to take yours, you're not going to stop him but one way, and that's to take his. But see, Gunner, the problem with that is the anti people have deep pockets, and our politicians are greedy. So them deep pockets with just a few news stories are able to sway opinion to the other side. I can't say exactly what I want to say, but you go into a certain place that's got people under a certain age, and you do a certain thing that gets the American bleeding heart's attention. And then they turn around and they say, yeah, let's make that law. Maybe we can make this one rule. Maybe we can let this slide. Maybe we could take a bump stock. Maybe we could take a FRT. Maybe we could take something along them lines, and they won't mind so much. They'll accept that. And then when they write in that bill, they add little extra rules and extra laws, and before you know it, you got full-on gun control. Look at California. You got to have you got to break your AR upper and lower apart just to take out a magazine. Can't have more than 10 rounds. All that started with the maybe we can ease off here, or maybe we can back down here. Maybe we can give them what they want this one time, and things will be all right. No, that's not how it works. Armed Irishman, hello. I'm on a little bit of rant today. Y'all double tap them screens. Please drop the comments. Keep the comments coming, guys. Keep the comments coming in the name of 2A. Please get this live out there today. Share it out to people. Let's get people in here. Let's talk. If you want to debate me, debate me. Gun control creates innocent victims. Period. Prove me wrong. You know, I don't mind today. Gun-free zones are targets. Period. And this is how I'm using my channel. This is how I'm using my live today. And if YouTube wants to pull it, pull it. Well, Paul, I was a criminal for years, bro. I was a criminal's criminal. But I never once done anything to anybody that was an innocent. I never had the thought of going to take a young person away from this planet. You know, that just sickens me. And to know that it's being done for agendas and possibly religious beliefs. That's why I tell y'all guys, I told y'all I used to be a pastor. And I backed away for a reason, and this is part of the reason. These damn religious agendas and religious beliefs take out more people than what you see on that table. All right, bro. Take it easy. Religious beliefs, political agendas, so many people are being took away from here for that. Whether you voted Trump, whether you voted Democrat, I don't care how you voted. If you're willing to give up 1 inch when it comes to the Pro 2A, you on the wrong channel. What's up, Larry's Outdoor? There will be no compromise. None. Let's talk about mental health. How we've not, Ultrafire, good to see you, brother. We've had no real mental health treatment for years since this so-called drug crisis started. We get no mental health anymore. No true mental health. Because they're treating the drug addiction as the mental issue. No, drug addiction is a side effect. They're self-medicating because of deeper issues. It's called the protector for that reason. Paul, you're exactly right. My dad used to have a saying, when guns are outlawed, outlaws that have guns. And it's pretty much that way. Think about it. The criminals aren't going to abide by laws. The criminals aren't going to listen to rules. The criminals are going to sit back, wait for you to turn yours in at some gun buyback, and then they're going to go rob your ass and take the money you got from the buyback. That's how they operate. They find areas that do not fight back. Gangs are notorious for that. They instill fear in people's hearts and minds that can't fight back. They take over communities. They take over, cities. They take over states. They embed themselves in the local police departments and even up to the prosecutor's offices. I know this. How do you think Chicago was built? Chicago was built on organized crime, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Kwani, I say a lot out of knowledge, out of street knowledge, um, not just out of, yeah, it's a Taurus 605 Protector Poly 357 Magnum. That was just my everyday carry for the day. This SOG folding knife the Taurus, the speed loader, and I had a backup, but I can't put it on screen because, well, what do you do with backup? I'll give you a hint. YouTube would pull me if I did, but my backup happens to be, you got appendix carry, you got outside the waistband, then you got what? Pop, pocket. So that's where the other one is at this moment, so I didn't want to pull it out. Yeah, it is scary. You're exactly right. I do want to read this manifesto, though. I want to read what so-called happened to him to where he had to go do what he did. That just makes there's no justifying that. No, it's nothing like WD-40, bro. That's just a stripper that I use when I'm not using a carburetor cleaner or a brake cleaner. Um, I use that if I've got like light carbon buildup or something like that. Yeah, YouTube is done, bro. I mean, they've got they don't mind putting negative shit on there, but you let somebody try to teach positive, and they're gonna suppress us as much as they can. They're gonna quieten our voices. They're gonna try to make us give up, walk away. You know, but somebody can go on there and do dumb shit all day long, and they're gonna freaking enhance them numbers because they want to make us look like these crazy ass people, like this fool that just did what he did. We're all supposed to fall under that same. Rumble problem with quantity. The thing with Rumble right now, bro, is they're playing with the numbers. They're cooking the numbers. It ain't really. They don't have the servers that YouTube have. They don't have the place to be able to get you in the right geography from where you are. They're just not set up yet. You can't hardly find people already own Rumble. I have a Rumble account. Everybody says they can't find me. You go look up Rumble right now. Go to Papa's Pew Pews or either Affordable Cab 75. And I guarantee you, I don't think you're going to be able to find me on Rumble. But I'm there. I've been there for over a month. A lot of my people on here, they say they have Rumble accounts, and I can't get to them. I'm on live right now, baby. In this conversation, you can't hear me say because I'm using words I don't want you to hear. Okay, go in there. Yeah, man. Anybody you can get out there, bro. Let's get this out here because, I was running 10 to 20,000 views alive. I went from 100 subs to 1,000 subs relatively fast. 2 days later, they stopped this algorithm. Now I'm lucky. Every now and then I'll hit 1,300 views on a live, and I don't normally complain about that. But in a situation like now, we need all the voices out there we can. That's why I tell y'all guys, get out here, drop your handles on my comment section. Let's get y'all to 50. Let's get y'all out here too. We need all the voices we can, male, female. I don't care who you are, as long as you're responsible. I'm gonna push your channel. I want you to 50. I want you out here. I don't care if you got one firearm and it's a damn high point or a Jennings. I want you on here supporting the Second Amendment and doing it the right way and doing it for the right reasons. Not out here shooting up stop signs, firing off shots in the air. No, I'm talking about being responsible. Teaching the younger generation what we were taught, the respect. Hell, get out here and teach the younger generation how to use their fists again. Because this should be the last thing you grab. You should be able to talk it out, walk it out, run it out, or fight it out. When all them options are over, then you grab one of them tools. Or if it's a situation like today, then all the rules are out the window. Then you just plug their ass as much as you can. Like Grady Judd, the great sheriff, said, you get them till you run out. Whether that be 150 or 50. You stop when it goes click. Because them people don't deserve to breathe the same air we breathe. That Second Amendment says shall not be infringed. It was put there for a reason. It was put there to protect our people from tyrannical governments and people who sought to do us harm. and shall not be infringed means exactly that. Do not touch it. We will not compromise at all. But we need a better education system. We need a better mental health system. There needs to be systems in place. Half these people, after it's done, it's always, well, we had a concern about that person. Then why the hell didn't you do something? Why did you wait till now? Well, living in the outdoors, if you don't like it, bruh, scroll up. Nobody asked you to stay here. But it works great. Well, you're right, bro. I mean, take the whole Washington D.C. thing right now, whether how you feel about it or not, because even I have a few problems with what's going on, but it's working because it is a District of Columbia. Because they didn't want no one state to lay claim to the White House. It is a district, and Trump has the say in the district. And he is now called the National Guardian. And what was it, 13, 14 days? They've not had any people be unalived. They've not had any major crime. Bro, that's a big accomplishment for that area. Now, is it violating some civil rights? Oh, I'm sure it is. Do I feel like the National Guard should be in my city, controlling my city? No, I do not. That should fall on us. I tell y'all all the time, we are our first line of defense. We don't need more government, we need less government. Because at the end of the day, a politician is going to flip flop and stab you in the back every time. Even some of your gun rights organizations. Look at the NRA. They have sold us out over the years so many times. Georgia gun owners, American gun owners. They have sold us out and made backroom deals so many times. It's up to us who put these people in power and give these people a voice to tell them what we want their voice to say. And Papa's usually laid back. I'm usually chill, have a good time with folks. But today, I took it kind of personal. I'm so tired of seeing innocent people in places that they should be safe not be safe because of a sign that says you can't bring yours in here. Oh, but the criminal can get in with theirs. It breaks my heart to see that. And then when I go in and it's something simple and I'm in a chat room and I see somebody say, well, maybe we could, give this up. Maybe we don't need an AR-15 after all, or maybe we don't need this, or maybe we don't. No, you need everything that you can possibly get. If it's made, you should be able to have it. That Constitution says so. That's like I just saw a thing. Florida is fighting right now, and it sounds like they may win. A lower court's fixing to make a judgment call. Medical marijuana. Right now, if you do medical marijuana, you can't have your Second Amendment rights. Well, if it's for medical reasons and you're not out here out of your mind, you should be able to have it. But that's fixing to head to the Supreme Court for a decision here real soon. Y'all double tap them screens, guys. There's 13 likes. Let's try to get this to 30 likes today if we can. Try to get this up to 30 likes. Sub to my channel if you haven't. If my rant hadn't ran you off. If it has, I'm sorry I hurt your little fragile feelings. Not really. But as a pro Constitution person, not just the Second Amendment. I feel like we shouldn't back down on any of our rights. The illegal search and seizures, allowing somebody to come in your house and then before you know it, they've done went through your whole house because you let them put one foot in the threshold. And yeah, the medical pot, bro, I've seen it do good. I had a lot. I've told all y'all, I've lost a 3-year-old niece to ATRT brain tumor. That was the only thing that gave her peace. Anxiety issues, exactly. Um, I don't hold nothing back, guys. I have a letter from my doctor to keep my permit, my firearm permit. My doctor had to write a letter that my Prolozam or Xanax did not in no way um, hinder my right to carry a firearm. I've been in 3 shootouts. I had to have something because I get around big crowds and my anxiety goes through the roof. But I only take it when I'm at home at night, right before I go to bed. I take no medications all through the day. I only take it when I go to lay down at night. And at no time am I ever under the influence, not out in public. I don't drink. I don't even smoke the medical stuff. I drink Coca Cola and take the medicines the doctor make me take. A gang of heart pills and blood pressure pills and sugar diabetes medicines. Hit that like button, everybody. You're right. Every day is good to see you, bro. Um, I'm right, everyday carry. Aren't I on the Sig you got? Is that the 22 long rifle that you got? It looks like it. Yeah, see, I couldn't do the methadone, bro. Methadone ran my, for some reason, it ran my blood pressure. I mean, way through the roof. Oh, I love me a good Coca Cola. You know, Kwani, I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm 50, so growing up, we had Future Farmers of America. We had the 4-H Club. Um, we had mentors that would come in. We had older guys that we had the hunter safety classes, and they'd take up time with the youth, and they would teach them, you know, what these things are capable of. They would teach them how to use them correctly. I, I remember going to high school with our deer hunting rifles on a gun rack in the back glass. We didn't have all these issues. If you had a problem, we met up behind the gym. We got in a circle. We used our fists. We handled our problems. It was a whole different time. Now, this generation of soft hand, safe place kids, and then mixed with the mass news media that goes out and makes things 10 times worse than what they are, all for agendas. That's why YouTube needs to untie our hands. As long as we're not over here doing stupid stuff and telling people to go harm, as long as we're not doing stuff like that, bro, they should let us get the safe information out, the correct information out. Because there is a desire to learn more. Y'all see it every day on everybody's chats, man. There's people in there who are younger, who are truly wanting to learn, and they're wanting to learn from somebody who has experience. Because, like I said yesterday on my live, if somebody responsible don't teach them, I promise you the street will teach them, and they'll teach them the way they want it taught. And curiosity will get the best of them, and before you know it, that's where you get all them TikTok gun fails and the YouTube gun fails and all that. You got people who's glorifying these damn stupid ass switches and stuff like that. Um, Not realizing the faster you shoot until you learn, until your muscle memory builds up, you're missing 80% of what you're aiming at. But I've noticed a few of y'all's had some really great lives today, man. I've enjoyed being in y'all's lives today and popping in and out. Um, J Dog had a really good one. But I missed you guys, boy. This whole week's been crazy. I'll have my truck fixed tomorrow or tomorrow or Friday. All the parts are in. Now I just gotta. My problem this week is I've had to take all the kids to school, the wife to school. Then I've had to deal with my mother and her property 2 counties over, so I haven't had time to work on anything. But then maybe my weeks to slow down a little bit because I've been leaving the house around 4:30 a.m., taking everybody 30 miles into town, dropping all the kids off, dropping the wife off, going to my mother's, and then in the afternoon having to make that same circle and then get back home. So hopefully Papa's Pew Pews can get back on the schedule. I've got a whole lot of more stuff I want to show you guys, man, and I want to start working on that short series, What's Next, that I was talking about the other day. You know, teaching a little bit of survival skills and bushcraft and firearm, safety and things like that. So I got a bunch of things I want to do with the channel. I want to drop some merch, some shirts and hats and things like that. Um, Little by little, just start doing things. Larry, you 40? King of Camo, what is up, my brother? Thank you for joining into the live. I'm fixing to send that Maverick, bro. I've already got the box for it. I got to get the shipping label tomorrow, and I am sending you the old ugly Maverick 88. And if you will, go look at my content, and you'll see it. That poor baby needs prayer. Oh, just chilling. I'm on my rant today about the Second Amendment, bro, and the attack it comes under. Um, King of Camo. Um, this is Nate or Ryan, making sure. Man, I've been enjoying y'all guys, man. The other day when I got to watch y'all on the live with the Boss Firearms and Fox, Firefox, I have enjoyed like all your content from goals. That was cool as hell. But y'all never did tell me. I know Fox was supposed to go through and put little stickers on people all through the goals. Did he ever get that done, or did y'all not? Did y'all back out on that one? You come in to go to bed already? Have you ate? All right. Well, King of Camo, you still in here? I'll let you meet my granddaughter, Miss Angel Singh, my little Punjabi princess. But yeah, like I said, I've been watching the news today, and sorry you guys had to hear me rant, but that's something I'm passionate about, man. Gun gun control just creates innocent victims, especially in a lot of your private schools, to where they don't get the SROs and the presence that your public schools get, and that bothers me. Sam Moore, my brother, what is up? Buck has entered the room. Guys, if y'all have not checked out Sam Moore, please go check out Sam Moore and Buck. You will not regret it. No, that's not the LCR, bro. That's the Smith& Wesson. I mean, Smith& Wesson. Ah, shit. That's my Shield Plus. No, that is the Taurus 605 Poly Protector 357 Magnum. One of these days, I'll learn to talk. But guys, I'm fixing to send a little Maverick 88 to King of Camo, and I have finally figured out what I want to do. I want where I was gonna do the umbrella logos for like Resident Evil themed. I want to see if King of Camo would give me the permission to put their logos on the buttstock. Um, because we're doing it in that battle worn green, and I want some red speckle down the barrel, like zombie blood or whatever. Yeah, that's the airsoft revolver, Wanks. But yes, the 2A must be protected at all costs, but that starts with us. That starts with us, with the group that we're building, the brotherhood that we've got together, and standing our ground. That's whether it be going, like here we have Georgia gun owners, and then you have the NRA, which, like I said, they're quick to sell you out too. And it always starts with the little things, like the bump stocks, like the FRTs, like the super safeties, and things like that. And then people are willing to negotiate and trade this for trade that. No, we can't do that anymore. Them days are over. Yo, yo, yo type shit. You just missed King of Camo, J-Dog. He was in here. Oh, with his character, Dirty Nate, be pimping, been pimping since been pimping. Give him some baby powder and he good to go. I've been on a hell of a rant for 38 minutes, J-Dog. Oh yeah, they blessed me for real. They blessed Brookside way better though. He getting the two-tone job done for the free. What is up, grilled cheese? I'll ease off a little bit now. I'm surprised YouTube didn't snatch my live slap off the damn airwaves. But yeah, the old truck will be back on the road hopefully tomorrow afternoon, if not Friday morning at the latest. And then I can go back to driving all these. Oh, there he is right there. King of Camo. J-Dog in the house too. King of Camo. King, I'm assuming this is Nate. On that Maverick 88, instead of doing the umbrella, because I was doing the Resident Evil theme, could we use your logo with the crown instead of that, and still make it look like just a survivor, just an old like zombie apocalypse survivor, and then have you sign. Oh yeah, we're gonna be there. I'm coming up next week, but I want you guys to like really just go crazy with it. Nate's like morning peons. Excellent, excellent. I want y'all to go buck wild with it. Trust me, I won't complain at all. Um, but yeah, I got to come up that way. I've got to come up the Buford Highway and pick up some wholesale stuff, and then I got to jump over to Cartersville, and then head over to Rome, Georgia, to Shorter University, and then I'm gonna shoot over there to where you guys are, and then I'll probably stop in old Winder, Georgia, there, King of Camo, see my uncle, because that's where he's at now, is Winder, Georgia. Oh yeah, bro, I come up that way probably once a month, um, sometimes twice a month. But I had my three grandkids placed with me under protective custody since October of last year, and I finally got child care approved for them, and where I got a little bit of freedom to where I can finally get up that way and do some of the things business wise that I've been, you know, kind of neglecting. Bro, J Dog, check out their work, man. They use the Duracoat, um, and he's putting out some fire. If you look at his content, he's putting out some fire Duracoat paint jobs. I'd like to see the Deagle J Dog and that Miami paint job he has, and he's the only one with that Miami paint job. Miami Tiger, that's what it is, isn't it? Oh, that's it. I commented on D Boss's short where he's wearing the shirt, and I said, "Damn, King of Camo done got King of Camo done got D Boss with the Miami Duracoat." What is that?
Ramen with chicken.
Huh?
Ramen with chicken.
Okay, that works.
My microwave's not working.
Why?
I don't know.
It's like blacked out.
Mm-mm.
What?
The buttons, it won't
I'll look at it in a minute.
register.
Probably needs to be reset.
I had to unplugged it and plugged it back in and everything, and I can't get it to work.
I'll look at it.
So
May need to see if there's a breaker flip. Get back.
they shouldn't have, because it's not blacked out. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm eating a poor man's dinner tonight. I'm eating uh, chicken strips with ramen noodles. Hmm. Oh well, it'll make a turd at the end of the day. 31 people in the chat. Y'all double tap them screens. Sub to the channel. Definitely go check out King of Camo, Everyday Carry. They're in Cumming, Georgia, and it's spelled just like I'm saying it. Cumming, Georgia. Um, right there near Forsyth, and not too far away from Dahlonega, Georgia, where the gold from the Georgia Capitol was harvested. Just if you go there in person, don't speed. They got like 4 or 5 police officers, and they all stay pissed off. And the Georgia State Patrol ain't no joke. If they gotta steal somebody's boat and chase your ass out into the middle of Lake Lanier, they'll do it. Anyway, so what's everybody getting into today, guys? It's the end of my day. We hit the 46-minute mark, so let's see how the numbers do. J Dog, you going back live here in a few minutes, brother? EDC, any of y'all drop a comment. Let me know that it hadn't froze my live because it's counting, and I've got the same amount of people in here. I'm just not seeing any comments. Double tap them screens. I want to see something real quick, um, J Dog, just to see what mine looks like. I'm trying to type something in. Yeah, I think my chat's hung up, guys. What, baby? Not gonna be on live long. What do you want? You can go to sleep without me being there. You're laying right there. Papa's right here. Alright, guys, for some reason it's not letting me see anything now, comments wise. Don't really know what's going on here. Now let's see if it'll let y'all type in. Welcome into the chat. See if you could drop any kind of comment whatsoever. If not, I'll end this live and start a new one in a few minutes. 26 people in the chat. Double tap on the screen. Check out the content. Sub to the channel. But mainly just drop a comment and let me see if it's working. Just let it run out then. It has stopped all my feed. Well, hell. Alright, guys. It's not letting me do anything. There's 27 people in the chat. It's just not letting me get comments anymore. So, with that being said, I am going to end this chat. Come back with another one. You guys stay strapped, stay blessed. Always keep one in the tube.